Remember the magical days when Messi, Iniesta and Xavi dominated Barca? But then, almost unnoticed, La Masia disappeared more and more from the spotlight. No more young talents, no identity, and lots of overpriced stars. But 2 years ago, Xavi initiated a turnaround that changed everything. 11 of the 23 players in the squad are from La Masia, a dominant style of play, lots of goals, and a joy to watch. Barca is back. But how did this incredible comeback happen, and which players have come or will come from La Masia? The crash. It all began with the famous transfer from Neymar to PSG. Barca tried to compensate this with expensive stars, but failed miserably. The team increasingly seemed like a collection of expensive individual players who did not perform, without team spirit and without a clear playing philosophy. Messi often made a difference in key moments. Meanwhile, the financial problems grew. Transfer fees and salaries pushed Barcelona into debt crisis that brought the club to the brink of ruin. Defeats such as the 2-8 against FC Bayern were emblematic of the club's downfall. Xavi and the new path. In November 2021, Xavi took over FC Barcelona during one of the most difficult periods in the club's history, with Barca just being 9th in La Liga. Barca was struggling financially and had recently neither impressed in sporting terms nor retained his identity. But Xavi not only brought back hope but also a clear vision, shaped by his own past at La Masia. At this point, don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel to support us. The financial situation did not allow for any major transfers. Instead, Xavi relied on a resource that the club had never lost: young talents. Talents such as Gavi and Pedri, who had already gained their first experience, became key players. Alejandro Balde developed into the team's best left-back under Xavi, while 16-year-old wonderkid Lamine Yamal got his chance in the first team. Under Xavi, the confidence returned to La Masia. Xavi not only built a team, but shaped a new generation that restored Barca's identity on and off the pitch. Today, exactly 8 months ago, we made a video about Barca had nothing to fear as the upcoming La Masia talents would bring them back to their former strength. Now, 8 months later, Barca are more than back. Despite a few slip-ups in the league, they are still ahead of the Galacticos Real Madrid, and in the Champions League, they are the second behind Liverpool. Barca delighted with performances such as the spectacular 4-0 against Real Madrid in the league, or the 4-1 in the Champions League against the feared FC Bayern. Even if Barca had more points with a much worse team under Xavi in 2022-23, around this time, what Xavi set in motion is unfolding under Flick. The old Barca is back. The team is a good mix of experienced top stars and many young talents. But do you even understand how many La Masia players are now in Barca's starting 11? Balde, who came into the first team under Xavi and is now one of the best left backs in the world, is a starter, as are the two wonderkids Yamal and Cubarsí, with Cubarsí in particular getting too little praise for his incredible performances. I don't think we need to say much about Yamal here. Pena replaced the injured Ter Stegen in goal and performs world class, and Olmo is also playing. Marc Casado, who replaced the long injured Gavi and De Jong, and was only allowed to play 35 minutes in the first team last season, is the big discovery this season, and it's hard to imagine the team without him. So it will be exciting to see how the midfield around Pedri and Olmo is set up. Gavi, who is 1 year younger than Casado, is slowly being brought back into the first team after his ACL injury. Eric Garcia, who has also struggled with injuries up to now and performed strongly at Girona last season, is now also back. Ansu Fati, who has had 2 difficult years and a lot of bad luck with injuries, should also be back soon. We are all curious to see how this once so promising career will continue. In addition, Fermin Lopez and Pau Victor, both of whom show great potential, come off the bench. So you can see that Barca could put together a solid team of just La Masia players that could compete for the league title. It is unbelievable. In addition to these players, other La Masia talents such as Sergi Dominguez and Hector Fort are also getting a chance to prove themselves time and again. The 17-year-old Marc Bernal, who hit the headlines at the start of the season and was being touted as the next Busquets, suffered a crucial ligament rupture and will be not back until the start of the next season. However, Barca has extended his contract ahead of time. Barca's future looks more than promising, despite the ongoing financial difficulties. If you want a video about one of these talents or other ones, write it down in the comments, as well as your opinion on the new Barcelona and which La Masia talent, in your view, will be the next to make the breakthrough. Thanks for watching guys, and see you